So hello, this is my updated full Taylor Swift pottery collection that I've made. Woo! So this is very exciting. This has started 11 years ago, and we have just finished. Literally, I picked up my last item that I made today. So the collection is complete, at least for now, because I cannot afford to continue pottery classes. So for now, this is all you get. So cool. So behind me, you can see that I have a beautiful little 3-shelf thing, and inside is all my Taylor Swift pottery, and also more over here because I just made those. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. The first thing that I made is a tea set, so I'll go grab that and show it to you. So this is part of a tea set. So on the second shelf, you can kind of see there are 4 bowls, little cups as well, but I'm going to show you the teapot first. So the inside of this looks crazy, but you won't be able to tell. It's like there's so much slip, just like juicing out. But anyway, this is the first thing that I ever made. I made this in 2014. This is before 1989 was announced, but it kind of has a 1989 like color hue to it. But I was basing it off of Debut. It says Love, Love, Love Taylor. Remember when she used to sign everything off as Love, Love, Love Taylor or Love, Love, Love T? So it says Love, Love, Love Taylor, and that was my best. Melon, why are you making noise? What are you doing? She just ruins the vibe every time. Anyway, this was my best try at the Taylor Swift signature. It doesn't look like it, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to. This is cute. And then I did like little squigglies and little hearts. Very pretty. And it says, stay, stay, stay. And I hope you think of me when you thank Tim McGraw. So that's really cute. On this side it says Taylor Swift. Remember when the font looked like that? The Satisfaction font. And it says, this love is ours. And yeah, I made this like little spout and the little handle. And this has this terrible little top to it. It had a little piece in the bottom to make it like actually fit and like not wiggle around. But I didn't adhere it properly, and you could see like this was not made properly, but it is what it is. It's still cute. Also, you can tell that they put it on stilts, like little stilts here to actually be able to clear glaze the bottom, which is pretty nice. Quite like it being glazed all the way through, but yeah, you can see like the little stab pieces from where they put it up so it wouldn't break the kiln. So if you want to look inside, it's crazy in there. It's crazy. Don't look too close. So anyway, that was like my first like big piece. And then to go along with the teapot, you must have teacups. Let me go get them. This is what's on the second shelf. I have 4 little tiny cups that look like this, and like the hearts are the handles. In my head, in my little child head, this would be more usable. I kind of was in my head, I think I was like thinking of it as like a, I don't know, like maybe a butterfly kind of handle or something, because this is like, you can't use that. But anyway, so I have the matching cups, and they're tiny. They're a lot smaller than I thought they'd be. And aw, it says Natalie, and then it was period 7 because I was in high school. So and it says long, you can see like the underglaze wasn't fantastic, so it says long live, but you can't really see it. And then it says 13, like she used to put on her hands. And then it says love, love, love on that side. And then the inside is like blue, but it's like, again, that the blue underglaze was not fantastic because you can see like all the brush strokes, which I guess I should have just done two or 3 you know, passes or whatever, coats. Also, you can see where I dug my nails in when I was making the pinch pot. That's wild. Yeah. And again, Natalie, period 7. this one says, I think that it's best if we both stay. And then 13, and then the heart. And this one was clear glazed. Not well. But these, the clear glaze is not on the bottom, so they did not stilt these. They just kind of stuck them right on there. But yeah, I mean, this blue underglaze, you cannot read that. You can't read that. And then you can see how terrible of a job I did at clear glazing right there. Like, that looks real bad. But you know what? She did her best. Oh, good Lord, this has a lot of words. What does this say? Oh, if you're lucky enough to be different. I could not read that, but it says, if you were lucky enough to be different, don't ever change. Like, what? You can't read that. Anyway, 13. Don't ever change. I could read that part, but like, look at all those words. You can't read that. But that's okay. Inside this one looks a little bit better. It is dusty, crusty in there. This is 11 years old, so crazy. It's cute. It's cute. I like the shape of it. It's kind of like a sake bowl or something. I don't know. It is making me really allergic because I have really bad allergies to dust. So this says, every little piece, love. 13. Stay beautiful. There's the inside. This one's pretty cute. Again, I really, like, right here, I didn't do the best job at the clear glaze. Like, I really could have taken my time a little bit more, and honestly, but that underglaze is killing me. Anyway, that's the little teacups. Teacup. Reminds me of Jenna Marble's video where she was like, he's a teacup. Is he a teacup? When she was talking about marbles, and she's like, he's just a chihuahua. Oh, he's a little teacup. I haven't seen that video in a very long time. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, sometimes things just come up and you're like, what? Oh, you can see the circles from where they've been sitting here. And everywhere else. It's just a gigantic pile of dust. I should probably clean these. Now we're going to college, brothers and sisters. So that was high school. I made that, oh my God, all the dust. This is disgusting. I made that senior year of high school. Then I went to college. This, I think I threw this on the wheel. Oh, so dusty. And it says, big reputation. And see, like, I didn't learn about the underglaze. You know, like, you can lead a horse to water. Like, did you learn nothing? You can't read this. This is also a really weird color. I did an incredible foot on this, though. That looks pretty nice. Yeah, I definitely threw this on the wheel. It's pretty. I kind of like it. It's kind of too streaky for my taste. But it's still really fun. And then this one's kind of cool, but again, you can't really see what's happening in it. The amount of dust in this, criminal. I should be locked up. Oh my God. So this is another one that I threw on the wheel. In college, it says NJ on the back, on the bottom of it. This says reputation. It almost looks good. Like, you can almost read it, but you can't. That's an A, you can't tell. And then on the back, you can kind of see it. It's a snake, and it says, look what you made me do. You can kind of see it. It's there. You can read it, actually, in person. There you go. Look what you made me do. This is kind of cool. I like the color. You can kind of see the color pretty good. Like, this looks, I quite like this one. This one's kind of fun. Dusty, but very fun. I feel like I made more random Taylor Swift stuff in college. But, like, when I picked up everything that I made, it was a lot of these little teeny tiny cups. And they were just colored different colors. Like, they didn't have any Taylor Swiftness to them. But I feel like they should have. Oh, also, I just found my sketchbook from high school. My high school pottery sketchbook. Let me grab that. That's actually kind of fun. Hold on. So, on my Mercari, I've been going through a lot of my old, like, books. She is directly under me chewing on a bone. Whatever. I've been going through a lot of my books. I've had books in these boxes forever, and they've just been under my bed. So in a box, I found this, and you can see the clay on it from using it. So this, I think, was college. It has a table of contents. It has stuff that I've ripped out because apparently I didn't care, like golden rules, rubric, reference guide. I don't care about that. So then I just kept all of my sketches. So these were my original sketches of Rep and the Look What You Made Me Do snake. Looks pretty similar. And then I was going to do like Shake It Off, a Big Reputation, ended up being that bowl down there. Delicate, that's actually, these are really cute. I'm really cute. So it says Delicate and then like the hearts and then like TS 1989, which looks a lot like, move that out of the way. Ooh. I have this painting here that I made in college in 2015 after Reputation, or after 1989 came out, and it's actually really cute. So I keep that on display because I think it actually turned out pretty cute. So this kind of reminds me of that. These were probably done around the same time. And then like Red, and then like Speak Now. And in the death of her reputation, she felt truly alive. May your heart remain breakable, but never by the same hand twice, which I actually painted on 2 different 5x7 canvas panels and then put them in 5x7 frames. I think she just took my Nature Valley bar. It's unopened, but she took it and just put it in her mouth and dropped it on the floor. She does stuff like that. She does that with shoes too. Like she just picks it up and drops it somewhere else, and she's like, just so you're aware, when you're not paying attention to me, this is what I could be doing. It's like, you're such a brat. This is something that I thought I would make, which what I made here is kind of similar, so I'll show you that in a second. And then like different sayings that I wanted to put on stuff. Isn't it, isn't it, isn't it? And then like that Delicate, that looks kind of fun, how it's like that. And then you did a number on me, but honestly, baby, who's counting? 1, 2, 3. And all of these so small. These are fun. These have nothing to do with Taylor Swift, but those are fun. Whale. Feeling crabby with a horseshoe crab. Best bunnies. Matching mug and a feeding dish. One for Bunny, one for me. That's cute. Little hamster. And I think I'm almost done. Ladies. And then Bob Ross, No Mistakes, Just Happy Accidents. I actually made this mug for my dad, and it looked pretty cute. It didn't look fantastic, but it looked kind of cute. So then like a butterfly. These are cute. I ended up making this. We had to make like some kind of like thing like this. I made it, and then we had to put all of it on display, and then someone broke it. Cool. Anyway, so that's kind of cool. Trip down memory lane or whatever. I have my like high school photography thing somewhere too. I kept that, and we had to make like a collage. Melon, can you leave me alone? We had to do like the whole front and back of collage, and everyone was doing like huge pictures and just like splatting it on there, but I was doing like letters and like tiny little, and the teacher was like, there's always one, and I'm like, I didn't understand the assignment. Also, I wanted it to look cool. Anyway, enough of that. I'm gonna stop talking about that. Next, look how cool this looks. This looks so cool. So it started as a pinch pot. You can kind of see how lumpy it is. It started as a pinch pot, and then you just kept coiling up. It says Lover, and these are supposed to be Cornelias, but these look like flowers. I don't know. They're flowers. So the outside is like this beautiful, like speckled oatmeal color. It says Lover with the flowers. You can see the two-tone. Thank you so much. The handle is pink. Incredible. Melon, No. Here's the back, is just plain. And then the inside is all that beautiful pink color. So pretty. Again, like it's pretty lumpy in there, so don't look too close. But that looks, I love the way this turned out. I think this looks so pretty. So I made that. And then the final thing I made, I think is my favorite thing I've ever made. Like ever. Look how cool this, are you kidding me? This is pretty cool, right? So it's like a chalice with this green snake coiling around it. This looks cool as hell. Look how cool this is. And like it has all this like texturing on the snake. If you can see, you can't really tell because this is a webcam, but it's really cool. And then like you can see there's like dimension, like under him, his little belly is a lot lighter than like the top of him. His little face, he's so cute. And then his little tail at the end, like, oh, this looks so cool. And then the inside is just pure black, but like the clear glaze almost gives it like a blue kind of hue. You can kind of see it. I think it's so cool. Look how that's so cool. And what I was originally thinking of doing was putting like some gold flaking on it after it fired. But I think it's just so cool. Like, I don't think it needs anything. But I'm actually really, really proud of this. And it's like, the texture is so cool on this. Like, I worked really hard on this thing. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Are you kidding me? That's pretty cool. Anyway, that is my updated Taylor Swift pottery collection that I've made all by myself with these two hands. I would love to do some more. So like if you want to fund my pottery adventure, it's like $200 for an 8-week course. It's very expensive, but you get some really cool stuff out of it. Like, where am I ever going to get that stuff? And it's so fulfilling doing that by your, like, on your, you know, doing something, having something come to life. So, anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me what your favorite piece that I made was. Yay, Taylor owns everything now. Did you hear? Taylor owns everything. That's really cool. I do wish Reputation Taylor's version would come out, but I'm hoping for those vault tracks that she was talking about. That'd be really cool. And hopefully Debut comes out too. It sounded like she was going to because she said she's happy with how it sounds, so that would be cool. I would like another, please. Okay, bye.